Today, we're diving into something that I think affects every single one of us. Whether we admit it or not, the constant nagging habit of comparing ourselves to others. You know the feeling. You're scrolling through your feed and suddenly you see it. Someone your age just bought their dream house. A friend from college is traveling the world, looking impossibly happy on a beach in Bali. A colleague gets that promotion you were secretly hoping for. And just like that, a perfectly good day turns sour. That little voice in your head starts whispering, "Why isn't that me? What am I doing wrong? I'm so behind." If this sounds familiar, stick around because we're going to unpack the hidden cost of this comparison trap and, more importantly, talk about how to start breaking free. Let's be real, comparison is a deeply human instinct. For our ancestors, sizing up the competition was a survival skill. Who's stronger? Who has more resources? It helped them navigate social hierarchies and stay safe. But in today's hyper-connected world, this instinct has gone into overdrive. It's no longer about keeping up with the Joneses next door. It's about keeping up with the curated, highlight reel lives of millions of people online. Social media has become the ultimate comparison engine. We're constantly bombarded with images of success, happiness, and perfection that are often just one tiny filtered snapshot of a much more complex reality. We're comparing our behind-the-scenes struggles to everyone else's highlight reel. And that is a game you can never, ever win. The first major cost of this constant comparison is the absolute destruction of your self-esteem. When you're always measuring your worth against an endless stream of seemingly flawless lives, you inevitably come up short. You start to see your own life, your own achievements, and your own progress as less than. That promotion you were proud of last week suddenly feels insignificant because someone else just launched a successful startup. The small, joyful moments in your day get overshadowed by the extravagant vacations you see online. This creates a relentless cycle of self-doubt and inadequacy. You start believing the lie that you are not good enough, smart enough, or successful enough. Your unique journey, with all its beautiful and messy parts, gets devalued in your own eyes. It's like trying to measure your own height with a ruler that's constantly changing and always longer than you are. It's a recipe for feeling perpetually small. Another devastating consequence is what I call progress paralysis. When you're so focused on what everyone else is doing, you can become frozen in your own life. You might think, well, they're so far ahead, what's the point of even trying? This is the thief of motivation. Instead of taking the next small step on your own path, you get stuck staring at someone else's finish line. Maybe you've always wanted to learn guitar, but you see a teenager on TikTok playing like a rock god and you think, I'll never be that good, so you don't even start. Or perhaps you have a business idea, but you see so many others who seem more successful. And the fear of not measuring up keeps you from taking that first crucial step. Comparison doesn't just make you feel bad. It can actively prevent you from pursuing the very things that would bring you fulfillment and joy. It shifts your focus from your own growth to an external, unattainable standard, and that is a creativity killer. And let's not forget the toll it takes on our happiness and mental health. Constantly feeling like you're falling behind is exhausting. It breeds feelings of envy, resentment, and even depression. You might find yourself feeling bitter towards friends who are succeeding, which can damage your most important relationships. The joy you should feel for their accomplishments gets twisted into a painful reminder of your own perceived shortcomings. This isn't your fault. It's a natural reaction to the comparison trap. But living in that negative headspace is incredibly draining. Studies have shown a direct link between heavy social media use and increased rates of anxiety and depression, largely because of this social comparison effect. True happiness comes from appreciating your own life, not from wishing you had someone else's. By constantly looking sideways, we miss the beauty that's right in front of us. So, how do we escape this toxic cycle? It's not about pretending other people don't exist. It's about shifting your focus and changing your mindset. The first step is awareness. Simply recognize when you're falling into the comparison trap. When you start feeling that familiar pang of envy, pause and label it. Say to yourself, there it is. I'm comparing again. This simple act of mindfulness can break the spell and give you a moment of clarity. It takes the power away from that automatic negative reaction and gives it back to you. The second, and perhaps most crucial step, is to practice gratitude. This might sound cliché, but it is scientifically proven to work. When you're actively focusing on what you're thankful for in your own life, it's very difficult to feel envious of someone else's. Start a gratitude journal. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. A warm cup of coffee, a conversation with a friend, the progress you made on a personal project. This practice retrains your brain to look for the good in your own life, rather than the perceived good in others. It anchors you in your own reality and your own sources of joy. You start to realize how rich your life already is, right here, right now. Another powerful strategy is to curate your social media feed ruthlessly. Remember, you are in control of what you consume. Unfollow accounts that consistently make you feel inadequate or trigger your comparison reflex. It doesn't mean you're a bad person or that you're wishing them ill. It's an act of self-preservation. Instead, follow accounts that inspire you, educate you, or genuinely make you feel good. Fill your feed with content that aligns with your own values and goals, not content that just showcases a lifestyle you feel pressured to want. Make your digital space a place of inspiration, not desperation. And finally, the most important thing you can do is to compare yourself to only one person, you from yesterday. This is the only comparison that matters. Are you a little bit kinder today than you were yesterday? Did you learn something new? Did you take one small step toward a goal? This is where true growth happens. Your journey is unique. Your timeline is your own. There is no standard pace for life. Some people bloom early, others bloom late, and both are equally beautiful. Celebrate your small wins. Acknowledge your progress, however slow it may feel. Your path will not look like anyone else's, and that is its greatest strength. Breaking the habit of comparison is a journey, not an overnight fix. It takes practice and patience. But by becoming aware, practicing gratitude, curating your influences, and focusing on your own progress, you can slowly reclaim your peace of mind. You can start to believe, truly believe, that you are enough, right where you are. Your worth is not determined by a side-by-side comparison. It's inherent. It's yours. If you're struggling with these feelings, please know you are not alone. It can be incredibly helpful to talk to someone, whether it's a trusted friend, a family member, or a mental health professional. There is strength in seeking support. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on living a more intentional and fulfilling life. Let me know in the comments one thing you're grateful for today. I'd love to hear it. See you in the next video.